All right, Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praise, glory, and honor that's due to Yahweh, Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rachakadash, double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to the 144,000 and the hopeful elect. Shalom, Barakathum. And America is at 1 HP. All right. I saw this title kind of funny because somebody said the same thing about Joe Biden. I'm going to play a little clip real quick to explain what I'm talking about here. All right, but this is just to prove the thoroughness of the destruction that's getting ready to come. All right, the physical destruction is not enough, man. These people have to be embarrassed the way and humiliated the way that they've embarrassed and humiliated others, mainly the Israelites. Okay, they have to be put on blast, man. They have to. Okay, they're not just gonna get burnt up. They're gonna get that, obviously. But it's going to be way more than that, because that's how much wickedness is going on. Let's play a little bit of this clip. You'll see why I say America's at 1 HP. Now, HP is a gaming term. You know, it stands for hit points. When you got 1 point left of your life, I mean, anything can just basically take you out. All right, and this video is pretty much indicative of that for America.
All right, which is just, I guess, odd. Is odd the kindest way to put this? It's just, this is what people think about whenever people are like, man, Biden, he's really old. Let's take a listen.
President, can you tell us do you think the conviction will have an impact on the campaign?
Get him out of there.
We'd love to hear your thoughts, sir.
Should you be on the ballot, sir?
For people who are just listening, he's walking out of this presser very slowly, old man gait. I saw people online saying it looks like he's being controlled by puppets. You know, it's very
What?
And then he stops. Somebody shouts a question. He stops. He slowly turns and gives this weird grin, and then slowly turns back. And it's just, I mean, listen, is it a big, of course it's not a big deal, but it was one of those things that went.
What do you mean it's not a big deal? Nigga's the leader of the free world. When have you seen people getting mocked openly like this, man? That's how you know basically that we're at the end, and we just gotta hold on, man. All right? You ever see a game of Street Fighter where both opponents are 1 HP? All right, and they both kind of like, they playing more defensive, you know. They're blocking more. They're being extra dodgy because any one of them takes a blow and they lose. Well, that's pretty much our scenario, man. We're the worm here, man. We've always been at the bottom. We've always been at 1 HP, but now the Lord is bringing it that He's evening the playing field. You know, now the difference is, you know, you can have an opponent at 1 HP, but they do a lot of damage, you know. So, you know, it's really a fearful thing. You approach them with caution, man, you know. But in this scenario, America is that high damage player, all right, but they really just got 1 hit point left, you know. And I say that not just because of Joe Biden, but economically, you know, militarily, they've been passed up. You know, you can say they're bigger than any one nation, but there's multiple nations coming against you, man. And I don't believe they're bigger than Russia, man. There's no way Russia has disclosed all of what they have in terms of their military capabilities. Anyway, this is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2. All right. Starting at verse, let's see, 15. I'll start at 15. It says, "Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that puttest thy bottle to him, and makest him drunken, also that thou mayest look on their nakedness." All right, and this is essentially what they've done with so-called politics. Okay, with reality TV. Okay, with the American idols, so to speak. You know, your Beyoncé's, your Kim Kardashians, you know, your Kanye West's, you know, people that, LeBron James, people that are idolized in this society. All right, you're basically drunk. They're selling you a dream, that you can be one of these people, but you can't. And what now we're finding out, which we always suspected this, that a lot of them did some unsavory things behind closed doors to get where they're at, and they really are not as free. They got money, all right, but you know, once you make more than 200,000 a year, man, like it's all the same, really. Honestly, your lifestyle is the same, especially if you have to go to work still, especially if you have to go and get up and do things, you know. So they got everybody drunk on this Kool-Aid that America is the world police. We can go where we have democracy and they don't. All right. And what's happened the whole time? You were there drunk. Now you're waking up. Your wallet's missing. All right. Your family's gone. Everything has been spoiled, man. That's basically what they did. All right. To the American populace at large, including their own people. Now, we know this is meant for the Israelites, but you know, ultimately, you know, he lost it. Okay, it says, verse 16, "Thou art filled with shame for glory." Okay, that's where we are now. You're now filled with shame. Y'all spoke about, you know, all of your endeavors with such pride: the Industrial Revolution, nuclear physics. All right, space travel, all of these high-minded, lofty things, right? But it was all to do what? Just to basically be rebellious against the Most High. And now that pomp that you had is being brought low, as the scriptures say, man. All right, you're now being brought down to the ground. And what do you do before you lock somebody up and give them a sentence, man? You humble their ass, man. All right, you detain them. Okay, you tell them what jurisdiction that they're in, you know, if you're a judge. All right, and in other words, you put them in their place. All right, then the judgment proceeds. This is what's happening globally. America's being put in their place. Okay, nobody respects them the same way, and everybody can see that everything's rigged. There really is no way to win. It's like going into a casino realizing none of the slot machines have ever paid out anything ever. Well, if people find that out, they're not going to go to that casino. All right, because it's no longer a chance. They understand that you've rigged everything. Okay, and what do you think is going to happen? All right, let me read verse 16 again. Habakkuk 2:16. "Thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered." Okay, so now this goes into Obadiah 1. Those that ate their bread, it laid a wound underneath thee, man. Okay, so you were the one that got spoiled. Now you are the embarrassment, man. Now you don't have anything that you manufacture. All you have is Starbucks, Chick-fil-A, and tech companies. Okay, that's the American economy. You got some entertainment, you know, but that's about it, man. All right, you trade real estate back and forth and artificially inflate that via the U.S. dollar. All right, but that's it, you know. And everybody else, they're building things, man. Germany, they're building things. They have a robust manufacturing economy. China does. Russia does. Okay, all of the minerals and the energy discovery that comes out of the earth, that is now in the favor of your enemies now, because Saudi Arabia is now your enemy. They're signing deals with China to trade for the petrodollar, not the petrodollar, to trade for for their oil, you know, and other currencies. Okay, so the scripture's like, now you drink, you know. That's what Joe Biden is representative of, man. Okay, it says, "And let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory," man. All right. So all of this the American dream, you know, American exceptionalism. All right. The idea, the legacy of America is getting ready to be absolutely doo-dooed on. Okay, and I believe it's going to be thorough. People are going to find out you never really had any high points in history. Okay, you experienced ups in wealth, ups in assets, but in terms of what you did to get it, that's all gonna be known, man. It's basically known already, but the low layman people, all right, they're gonna come to understanding this. All right, it says, for the violence of Lebanon shall cover thee, and the spoil of beasts which made them afraid because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land and of the city and of all that dwell therein. All right, and this guy is very, very, very violent, man. That's really his only tool, his only play is violence. Okay, he uses violence and he uses deception. Okay, and deception is just a means to do more violence. All right, that's basically it on that, man. You know, I'll end it there. Lord willing, this was edifying. Keep praying, keep pushing, keep putting up curses on this place, because you know there's really not much left, man. You know, once this thing collapses, these people are not ready, you know. And our readiness resides with Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. All right. So with that, Lord willing, this is edifying. Call for Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Bahashim Rachak Shalom. Kwame Yasharol.